Hey everyone, Casualties Gaming here, coming at you today with another video. This time talking about the Trimui Brick Hammer. So, what Trimui have done, I think this was announced a couple days ago. They are reissuing the Trimui Brick just in metal form, essentially. So we'll kind of go over the specs in case you're not familiar with the device here in a second, but basically what the metal version of this is a CNC milled aluminum frame, drop tested 5 feet, interesting, scratch resistant, 3 new colors, luminous green, golden pink, and gunmetal gray. You can kind of get an idea right here as to what you're getting yourself into with this. The black was attractive, but that green really pops. I have no interest in the pink whatsoever. And then it weighs 22% heavier. So if for some reason you've been living under a rock and you're not familiar with the Trimui Brick, basically you can get a load of the power here. It's got 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigs of built-in storage, which you don't really need very well. If you're going to put PS1 games on this thing, the performance kind of tops out in PS1, and then it's powerful enough to do some Dreamcast and N64, depending on what custom OS you may or may not be using, and just specifics like that. Bluetooth, built-in speaker, wireless connection. From what I gather, the IPS display on this is top-notch for devices like this. I'm putting some serious thought into getting one of the... I've been thinking about getting a Trimui Brick for a while, and these metal ones, if you've never ordered from them, which I have not, you can get 15% off of your pre-order. So I've already got one in my cart. You can see right here, that they pre-order for $94.99, so essentially $95. I can confirm that at least when I put this in the cart and then went to fill out the information that they're doing free shipping, I sent them an email because I'm curious about tariffs. And as of the recording of this, I have not gotten a response. So if for some reason I get a response while I'm editing, I will, shoot that on the screen right now. If not, I will probably do a pinned comment in the comments section. So make sure you keep your eyes down there. I know that Powkitty and, there was one other company I looked up earlier today. I know Powkitty and Magic X are just doing a $10 upcharge, basically to cover tariffs, it sounds like. So maybe it'll be something like that. I'm not really sure. But yeah, if you've never ordered from Trimui, I highly suggest that you take advantage of this and get your monies off of there. This has been a pretty highly popular device. I know this replaced a lot of people's Miyu Minis and Miyu Mini Pluses, just as far as that type of device goes. So that, again, gives you an idea as to where they're shooting from here. The screen is supposed to be... Oh, yeah. They're supposed to be arriving at the end of July. I believe July 30th was the date that they gave me when I went... Again, I went in to see shipping and all of that stuff. But, yeah, pretty exciting news, in my opinion. Not really a whole hell of a lot else to say, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are probably familiar with the new one. And if we're being honest, so yeah, one thing I can show you guys real fast here is that if you're looking at the Trimui Hammer versus the Brick as far as cost goes, like on Amazon, at least here in the US, they're running about $76. There's some people that are, charging a little bit more. I doubt you're going to find it for much less than around 75 on here. As where, like, if you go over to Powkitty, they're selling it with no card for $64, but they're doing the $10 upcharge because of tariffs. And even if we go over here, the regular Trimui Brick they have in stock right now for $85, basically. So it's literally $10 more. Now, I know these go on sale. So, I mean, who knows what's going to happen here as far as that goes. But I'm just saying, if you're in the market for a Trimui brick right now and you don't want to wait on a sale, like, it's not that much more expensive. Plus, you take the 15% off if you've never ordered from the store. So that is all stuff to keep in mind. With that said, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. I'm highly interested in this. I've been interested in the Trimui brick since I first heard about it. My issue with ordering this device has just been, I try to order devices that are pretty different from one another, maybe perform, different systems better, or look cooler, or just function different. And like this might be an improvement on what I have for the Miu Mini Plus, but essentially, like, from what I gather, like, that's all it is. It just does what that stuff that does it better. So I've been having a hard time pulling a trigger on this, but this might get me to do it. Anyway, now I'm just babbling. I'm going to go ahead and throw the pre-order link in the description as well, so you guys have that if you are interested in it. I don't have a code or anything with it. I'm not affiliated with these guys. I just like talking devices and emulation and all of that shit. Anyway, I've been Casualties of Gaming, and I will like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you on the next one.